When you were young, have you ever told yourself you were going to be something crazy, like an astronaut or a mad scientist? Growing up, I was definitely one of those kids. I'm Megan Sheehan, and today I'm going to share my hopes and dreams of becoming a professional soccer player. My job is to inform you on the world of a woman in the amazing sport. When I was younger, I could tell that soccer was going to be a big part of my life. I grew up around it because my family is soccer crazy, especially my dad, who I look up to most. There are many reasons for me starting soccer. It was something that brought me bundles of joy and happiness, and has always been my favourite thing to do. I love watching the professionals on the TV and want to be just like them. I also want to follow in my dad's footsteps and make him proud, and want to live his dream of becoming a professional through me. I'm confident in saying that I'm a very determined and motivated person, and have strong ambitions of turning my dream of becoming a professional into a reality. Today you will often hear people say that being a woman in the sport industry is an unrealistic and unreliable profession, but by the end of this speech I will have informed you enough to understand how realistic it can be if you really want it. I have been playing competitively for 10 years now, and I took the jump in moving to the States from Ireland to become a collegiate athlete. So you may be wondering about what it's like to be a professional soccer player. My first thought to myself was, how do I actually become a professional, and what are the benefits of having this profession? Let me first explain what I mean when you hear me say these things. As I know from experience, the qualities you hold are extremely important and helpful to you in the sports industry. Being an individual who holds the qualities of hard work, dedication will always get you noticed. Coaches, managers and scouts, you name it, they all rely on the kind of person you are on and off the field. Think of it this way: someone who has a bad attitude, doesn't give 100% to their team and is not dedicated will have a lot of trouble in making it. Who would want someone not entirely committing on their team? There are also a lot of skills that need to come to you as second nature, meaning they need to be repetitive, normal and evident each day. When I think of these important skills, communication and leadership are major ones for me. Every team member needs to be as vocal as possible, being able to give and take feedback and be a leader. Nothing gets handed to you at that level. You're responsible for yourself in every aspect. Being that person who can lead a team confidently and in a positive way is a vital attribute to have when becoming a professional. Going back to the important people, the pro scouts always need to see your leadership skills shining out. All of these qualities are things you need to have in order to become a professional. The next step into becoming a professional is the leagues and connections out there. These might be some brand new terms to some of you, so let me explain. There are different leagues in the world. You got semi-professional and professional. Semi-pro is a high league to play in, just one level under pro. It is also where the salary difference is pretty evident. Semi-pros make a lot less income than a pro does. There are many different opportunities out there for women to become and play professional. For example, my personal experience is that I moved from Ireland to come to the States, continuing my soccer career while getting a degree. The better I play, the more people I attract, and hopefully my outcome will be playing for a professional team. Back home, we don't have an option to play and study in college, so it was a fantastic opportunity for me to take. There are numerous amounts of countries to commute to play soccer at, England being the main one in the Women's Super League. I went through an agency called Pass4 Soccer. If you look to the board, Pass4 Soccer are a well-known recruiting agency located in Ireland with the aim of getting young players athletic scholarships in the USA. The company started up in 2002 by the man Barry Poole, who is the director of Pass4 Soccer Scholarships. Stephen Murray is another man who is responsible for the recruitment of students in both Ireland and Northern Ireland, and he is who helped me fulfil my goal of getting here. Lastly, having those connections made from a young age is a smart way to become professional. By this, I mean making good statistics from a young age with your team, representing your country, or making underage level teams. From having your name out there at a young age, your chance is better from becoming a professional because it is evident that you have succeeded early on in life. Now that you know what it takes, let me share the job benefits for a women's professional soccer player. Firstly, I'm making my passion a profession and I feel like I'm never working a day in my life. I'm a person who loves to be around people and in that team environment, so being a professional, this will be a daily thing for me. Also, I will constantly get to better my skills, for example, my communication, leadership, organisational, and many others that I can use later in life. Another great benefit to me is being able to show young girls with the same dream that it is possible and to always follow their dreams. I also want to make my family proud as they continue to do so much for me every day. The next benefit to me is a salary. Going back to the board, as the National Women's Soccer League only began in 2013, the salaries range from $6,000 to $30,000 a year. In comparison to what the men make, an average annual salary in the MLS is $148,693.26. With the rapid growth of popularity in the women's game over the last couple of years, something amazing has been done. Since September 3rd, According to the Football Association, the national English team for both men and women are now getting the exact equal pay. Since then, Brazil, Australia, New Zealand and Norway have all committed to paying their men and women equal pay too. This is an absolutely extraordinary thing that has happened for women and has now created history. Soccer can now be the main goal and focus for the women. Lastly, there are lots of different sponsorships professional women's soccer players get involved in. An example of this would be Alex Morgan, the United States women's national team star striker who has a sponsorship with Nike. Nike pay her a large sum of money to wear and promote their clothing, footwear and anything related to the brand. This is another way for the pros to make their money, and it is a very popular thing for them to do. So in conclusion, soccer is my passion and it will be my profession. Now that I've informed you on how to become a professional soccer player, with the different qualities and attributes one must show in the professional environment, and having those connections that can help you make it, makes my preferred career choice clear to understand. Now that you know about the job benefits it has to offer and the amazing change in salary, you can see why I chose to be in this environment and why I have an ambition to become a professional. I will keep working every day so I fulfill my dream, and as one of the most greatest soccer players of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo said, "Dreams are not what you see in your sleep. Dreams are things which do not let you sleep." Thank you.